Good day, everyone. Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel, and I hope you are enjoying the videos I've done so far. Today's video is basically going to be on Google Earth Pro, and Google Earth is one of the open software that play a very significant role in the industry of GIS and remote sensing. So today I'm going to take my time and take you through the interface of Google Earth as well. And if you are a GIS specialist or GIS analyst, you must know how to use Google Earth because this is one of the places where you are going to be collecting most of your data. And with that, going to the field, Google Earth can help you do all those stuff. So just stay behind and enjoy the video as I take you through the interface of Google Earth. So to start with, Google Earth is an open software. You can just go to your browser and type Google Earth Pro download, and you're able to download the software and install it on your PC. The software also uses internet. So when you open the software, this site is going to look like in the first place. So moving to the introduction of the interface of the software, the first title bar there you see is named automatically Google Earth Pro. Then the menu bar will have the files, will have the edit, the view, tool, add, and help. Then aside that, when you just like any other GIS software, we'll have the tools here. So I'm going to be talking more about the tools as time goes on. But starting with the first tool, this first tool is called a place mark. And place mark is just like a tool that can be used to pick coordinates. So if you are trying to take the coordinates of a particular place and you don't know how to go about it, you launch your Google Earth and the search bar here will help you search the particular place you want. So in my case, I'm going to search Ghana. I'm going to click here and type Ghana there. So if I type Ghana, then I'll click on search. The software automatically moves to where Ghana is located on the globe, and my software will be zoomed to where Ghana can be found. And as you are seeing it, you'll have Ghana here. You can also search your local places, your study areas. Like, for instance, I'm from Lomi. So if I type Lomi in Ghana, the software is actually going to send me to that particular place. So that's one beauty thing about this Google Earth because it covers entire world and all the villages in the world are covered. So this is my hometown, and as you can see, the software have automatically taken me into my hometown. So assuming I'm going to work with, I need some coordinates of places in the mood to work with. What I'll just do is I'll come to the place mark here, which is more like a point. It's a point version of the it's a point that you can put on the software, I mean, like on the feature that you want. So, for instance, I'm going to map maybe some places in the middle here. I'll just click on the bookmark. So, if I click on the place mark, I'll have the chance to hold the mark and drag it to where I want to put it. So, for instance, I'm going to map this trace. So I'm going to put the map, the place mark here. Then I'll type the name that I want to give it for it. So, for instance, I'm going to name it uh, Big Tree. So if I name it Victory, I also have the opportunity to change the color and the symbol that I want. So that software automatically record the coordinates, that is the longitude and latitude of the world, the place. And these are some of the this is one of the most important data when it comes to GIS. The data must be geographically referenced. And this, we're talking about the spatial data. A spatial data is the type of data that have the latitude and the longitude information of it. And as you are seeing, you have it here. I can also have the chance to change the style of the symbol. I can reduce the opacity of it. I can also add change the color of the symbol and click OK. I can do other things to it. I can change the altitude. So this description will always help you to edit the data to make it suitable the way you want it. Um, Another aspect of the software that you also be having interest in is the art polygon. So you might know that when you talk about GIS, we have three types of data. We have the lines, we have the lines, a line feature, then we have the polygon, then we have the point feature. So the place mark represent the point feature, and we have the polygon. So the polygon here also represent you have the chance to digitize any place that you want. So for instance, I have a building that I want to map in me. I'll just go zoom to the particular buildings that I want. So for instance, I'm going to map this building. I just take my polygon, then I'm going and digitize around the building. So I've created my polygon. So if I finish creating the polygon, then I can give it a name like maybe building one. Then I can say okay to save it, and it is going to be saved under the layer manager, just like in all the GIS software. And this also gives you the access to what this one is called a path. The path is more like a line, and that one you'll be able to use it to trace roads or measure road or something. So, for instance, I want to um, trace or digitize this road. I'll just click on the line, then I'll start tracing the road. So I'll do this. If I'm done, then I give it the name. Just give me the name, maybe line. Then I'm gonna hit OK, and it's going to be saved. And the next feature we have here is add overlay. You have the chance to add overlay image to your Google Earth. Then we have another important feature that I would like to teach you here is the it is called the measurement tool. So then this is a measurement tool. So the measurement tool allow you to measure distance on Google Earth. So if you open it, it is indicates soil ruler. So if I click on soil ruler, I'll be able to measure any distance on any place on the Google Earth. For instance, if I'm going to measure the line or maybe a particular path, I can do that by using this. So I'll just take the line, then I'll come to any place I want to measure. So I'll start click here, then drag the particular place to the end where I want to measure. Then I'll stop there. And the software automatically record the distance of that particular road. So you have the chance to change the unit that you want here. Somebody might go for meters, centimeters, depending on what you are going to do. And the path, measure path here is more like the line is like a straight feature, but a path is more like a zigzag feature where you can measure, you have the chance to measure roads that is not straight and it is curved and having curves. You can be able to use this to measure that particular place and know the distance. And as I'm doing, as you can see, it is recording the length. So I can also change it to the miles anywhere I want it, I can change it. Then we have the polygon feature. The polygon, just like the other ones, they also help you to measure the area of the world, a particular building. So if I'm going to measure the area of this particular building, I'm going to take the polygon feature, then I'm going to trace it. And the software automatically tell me this area of the building, and I'm going to check it in kilometers, and I'm going to have 0.09 kilometers square. That is for the area of the building. Then we have the circle. The circle too is more or less, I want to measure the area of a circle. Just click on it and drag it to where you want, and you're able to measure that particular radius of the cycle, and you are good to go. So we have 3D pack and the 3D polygon, which are not currently necessary in what I'm going to do. But as we continue to do more of the advanced work, I'll be introducing you guys to this software, these tools as well. Another aspect of the software I would like to introduce you guys to is when you come at the top here, the plus sign, the more you click on it, the more the software zoom a particular place for you. And the down one is the minus sign is going to reduce the software, reduce the size for you. So you can use this to, you can also use, if you are using the mouse, you can also have the chance to navigate using the mouse or the scrolling wheel, and it's going to respond. And the tools we are seeing up here shows the north and the south of the road, the particular place. So as we are moving the tool, we are moving the north, the tool, the data is also moving as well. So when you come down there to have what we call imagery date. So these are the data the image was applied. So the elevation of the place they are dealing with is here. So in this case, it is around 585 feet. Then we are having the longitude and latitude are also written down here, which are also very, very important that you might need to use them as well. Then to move on, let's come to talk about get direction tool. The get direction tool is a tool that can help you get to the place you want if you don't know the place. So if I click on get direction tool, it's going to give me two options. The first one is I'm going to type where I'm going. So I'm going to type, for example, Tamale, Ghana. Then the place I'm going is Accra, Ghana. I'm going to get direction by clicking on it. And the software is automatically going to take me to those particular places that I want. So as you can see, we are in Tamale and the software has given me the roads that I can use to get to Tamale, and it has zoomed toward Ghana as well. And this Accra we are talking about, and you are seeing this um, these points or the place mark because I've done a lot of work on Google Earth, and that's why you're seeing that in I mean, like it's so plenty in Accra because most of my work I've done. I used to pick coordinates here, so that's why we have a lot of this stuff there. But if you go to other part of the map, see that they are empty because I've not done any work there as well. First, the last thing I also want you to know is the layer. So this one, the terrain, you can check the terrain off. You can take it in. I'll have the 3D buildings. You can check the 3D buildings off. And you want to check it in as well. So as we get the software, you have the chance to exploit all other tools. So we have another tool here called the border tools. So and one more last tool I want us to talk about is the places. So this place you can create your own folder and save all the work we have been doing. So to do that, you just have to come to my places. Where I click on my places, then you select add. So when you click on add, then you click on add folder. Then I'm going to give the folder name. Uh, Here is interest. I'm going to say OK, and my folder is going to be added here. So any work I'm going to do under the Google Earth is going to be saved in this particular folder. So if I need to access the work, there's no need saving it. I just open the folder and I'm going to see it. And you also have the chance to, the software also allow you to import data from the save file from other folders. So for instance, if I want to import the save file of Ghana into the software, I can do that using the software. So I'll just come to the file, then I'll go to open. So if I click on open, then I'll browse to where I save my data. So I'm going to have some data in the desktop, have some save files on the desktop. I'm going to move to where they are. I have some data here, have the data here, polygon, and I have only polygon. So it is empty because I have to select the kind of data that I need. So I'm going to use SSC file here. So I'm going to click on SSC file and I'm going to restart it again. And you are going to see that I have Ghana distance here. So I'm going to click on it and open it into the Google Earth. And the software will automatically open the save file and it will exactly go online on the boundaries of Ghana because the tool has been automatically georeferenced. So um, these are the activity tables. So just accept it, and you are good to go. All right, so as we see, it has actually come to line at the borders of Ghana. So I'll just here and I'm going to see the boundaries of Ghana showing, and here we go. So this actually shows the boundaries of Ghana, and that is how you can also import save files into the Google Earth. I can make it transparent if I want to using the tools above here, but for now, just leave it like this. So this is how you can also import a save file from a different place into the Google Earth so that you're able to know the place you are working with. Um, yes, so basically, this is just the interface of the Google Earth, but trust me, you need internet to do all those things, and your internet have to be very strong because Google Earth, you can't work with you that internet. But the funniest thing is that after doing all the picking your coordinates and everything, you can have the chance to export the coordinates to the the GIS softwares like ArcMap, QGIS, and stuff. So to export coordinates from Google Earth, the only thing you have to do is that, so for example, I have something like I have this particular folder and I name it doc project. So if I'm going to export these samples, I'll just right click here, then I'll click on save places as. So I will click on save places as, then I'll give it a name. I'll create a new folder and name it my steady area. Then I'm not going to I'm going to say the KML format, and that is a format that you can some of the softwares like um, ArcMap and the stuff understand. So when you save it in the KML format, you can be able to use the conversion tool in the ArcMap to convert it to a save file and work with it as well. And when you save it in this same format, QGIS is going to accept it as a raster, a vector data, and you are going to be fine. So this is how to also export data into the world. Export data from ArcMap into other part of the world software. So I think that is all for today's video, and thank you very much for watching. But watch out for more videos on Google Earth, and trust me, we are going to be fine. All right, bye.